Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Darth Merrick in the Banshee. Banshee is, of course, the raid counterpart to the Unicorn's General, and it has slightly different armaments, of course, as the Banshee does, and it also, of course, does not have the Awaken mode that basically stops the bleeding in NTD. So once you transform and get option or access to some of its other weapons, you're just going to keep bleeding out the whole time, I believe. I'm not sure, but I feel like the health tick down is a little bit slower in exchange, but I could be wrong on that. But right now, the round is kind of starting in a big brawl. Looks like, no, the other team did have time to take their point and then come over here and fight. That's interesting. And okay, good sustained damage beam there on that. I believe that's a regular Unicorn Gundam that Merrick just hit. Since he is now in destroy mode, the claws are literally out. He and number 5 just, who I believe is also a Banshee, just demolished that 7th Gundam between them. And now it's time to demolish something else, hopefully. Hit it with a little damage, maybe not quite enough to really keep it still. That's the problem with that kind of weapon. Sometimes if you don't catch somebody who's already standing still, they will often just get stunned, but also just fly right through it. So they will have time to recover way faster than you can move the beam. So yeah, it's a risk, but it's a they're fun weapons. Just, I like using those. Let's see, it looks like maybe a little bit of damage. Okay, another pilot came in and possibly tried to hijack the Banshee, but Merrick wisely jumped back into his mobile suit and set down a little bit further away to repair. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to take the point back. I'm not sure if they succeeded or if somebody killed them. Okay, someone just said all clear, so the infantry is hopefully dealt with. And yeah, Banshee is back online. It really does look nice. I noticed that Merrick has put it in like a much closer to black than the usual dark blue that Mobile Suits described as black. Boy, my brain is just not getting quite the right words tonight. Yeah, Mobile Suits described as black are usually shown in dark blue. That's the thing that US superhero comics used to do as well, which is why Superman's hair was generally tinted blue. Because when you're only dealing with so many colors when you're doing simplified art, it's a good way to get, it's a good way to get the idea of black across with dark areas and blue highlights. So, okay, that was a big swing. And yeah, I think Merrick did take a little bit of damage from it. I like that uppercut. I hope, I'd like to get the Banshee eventually. I did get the enhanced double Zeta, and I'm still trying to get a decent round with it, but I have not yet gotten a Banshee or Kshatriya, and I think there might be, well, the new 4-star I also haven't gotten, but it does look like a lot of fun. So, yeah, fingers crossed I can actually get it. But we'll see what happens. Let's see, 4 minutes or so left. Merrick's team's up about 1,800 points, which in a 700 round is not that much. It's a good start, but it's a start. So we'll see where that goes from there. They do control the only waypoints that have actually been collected, so that's a fairly sound advantage, honestly. See, and he has lasered right in on the 7th Gundam and managed to hit it and a couple of the other things that were trying to protect it. That was some good infighting there. And yeah, it looks like his team is going to wipe the at least one of the guards for the 7th as well. Caught that one standing still with the beam, and like I said, since it was brain, come on. Since it was standing still, he was able to land enough damage to almost make the kill. He tried to send good work, which is a lot, good work is a lot more generic in English than in Japanese, where the a statement, basically is well done. Something you say at the end of, the end of work for a day. So it's something from the end of that would be more naturally at the end of the round, and is generally used sarcastically quite a bit by people who use it in the middle of a round. It's like, okay, that's enough. I quit. And so yeah, they've restricted that to the very end of a round for those reasons. So nice still works, and that's my positive reinforcement of choice generally, which I use it at the end of the round and during the round when I feel like it's warranted. Looks like this may end up being a little bit of a short life because they are focusing Merrick pretty hard. After the damage he put on to a couple other people, I can see is why they might. Because, yeah, he did really well there. But, yeah, that was just a little bit of being surrounded, and there's not much you can do, on low health with that many people. So, yeah. Okay, and 15,345 to 65,95. That is a much better and more significant lead. That is really good. Wow, brain. And yeah, and I'll find some other way to state the obvious before the round is over, I'm sure. But okay, 90 seconds left. Lead still widening. There is a unicorn in NTD, and I have a feeling that's probably about to be another one to the right. I can't quite tell what it is, but man, I need new glasses. But that's a story for another day. Okay, good Vulcan kill there, looks like. And yeah, I got the Gundam Universe figure of the Banshee. That was one of the earlier ones. It was not quite my thing. In that, once you get into that size class, it's hard not to mentally draw comparisons with robot spirits, and definitely, since it's made to be a $25 figure for the U.S. market, it's not robot spirits, but it's I think now that they've gotten more waves into it, I kind of want to go back and try another one, because I feel like they've probably gotten better at it, because that's how that usually works. As a toy designer for Hasbro once told me, Wave 1 is not great because you're still feeling things out. Okay, nice shot through the base there and hit to tag 2 of them with the damage beam, or sustained damage beam. But yeah, the saying is, Wave 1 you're still figuring things out, so they're not great. Wave 2 you're finally kind of getting there. Wave 3 is even better, and Wave 4 is perfect and canceled. So, such is the life of the toy designer. But really nice guy. But yeah, 22k to I think 8k, so that was definitely a solid round. And yeah, Banshee is fun to mess with, so or at least again looks to be. So thank you for the round, Merrick. And okay, 154k damage from the other Banshee, 117 for Merrick, and 5 and 2 as well. So yeah, that was a pretty solid round, and thank you for sending it my way, Merrick. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So I talked about the G-Frame FA Wave 2 case I got, and the other thing I kind of want to check out in that, once I have time to build it, is the Sazabi, because I'm pretty sure that the frames are all the same size, regardless as to what size the actual mobile suit would be. So whereas the average mobile suit is probably about the same size as MS and Action's One of Your War stuff and early Zeta stuff, I have a feeling that the Sazabi is going to end up kind of tiny. So I'm really kind of curious to see how that comes out. Likewise, I think, well, I know that the Hainu Gundam is tiny because I have that, and I have a feeling that the Unicorn and Banshee would end up as such too. So, oh well. Can't be MSIA scale all the time, sadly.